Hey guys, welcome back to Inside Tennis Tour Stroke Series. My name is Rick Oldroyd. Today we're going to be talking again about the return of serve, and this is the a second video in a series of videos that I'm doing on the return. If you have not seen the other videos, I will attach the links to this video so that you can go back and watch the others as well. The last video we talked a little bit about a specific footwork pattern that all of the top pros use to minimize movement and maximize efficiency and actually get out to the wide ball. If you'll recall, we talked about pushing off on this right leg. Now I want to just review this again really quickly for those who haven't seen it. So we've got this good return position, good nice wide base, and I'm ready to return, and I know that the ball is coming out wide. I can see that my opponent is going to hit an out wide serve. I'm reading it off of his racket. The ball's coming out wide. So what I want to do now, instead of stepping across with my left foot before I hit, I'm going to actually push off my right. So I'm ready to return serve. The ball comes, good hip and shoulder rotation. Notice that loads my right side, and then I push off my right and actually hit the ball and then land on my left. Okay, now that's just kind of a review from the last video, and the key there of course is pushing off of the right foot, hitting the ball, then landing on your left, and also your right comes around for balance. Okay, today what we want to talk about is the next phase of this. Especially on an out wide serve, this becomes critically important, and this is a concept that you may or may not have heard of before, but I call it cutting off the angle, or moving diagonally rather than laterally. Now, if you don't make a conscious effort to think about this, the tendency is to actually move along the baseline in a lateral movement. So what do I mean by that? So if I am here and I'm ready to return serve and I can see the ball is coming out wide, too often we have a hip and shoulder rotation and we move this way to get out to the ball, right? Notice that I'm moving along the baseline, I'm moving laterally. Even if I'm just pushing off my right side like we just talked about and trying to hit, I'm going to be here. Now, as the ball goes wide, if I'm moving laterally, it takes me longer to intersect the ball. So what do I mean by that? If I'm moving laterally and the ball's coming in at this angle, look how much longer it takes before I intersect the ball. Okay? So what do we want to do to remedy this situation? We want to do what's called cutting off the angle, or moving in a diagonal movement. So what I mean by that is when you're here and you're ready to return serve, and you can see that the ball is going to be an out wide serve, I'm going to push off my right foot like I would on any out wide return, on any return to my right, but I'm going to actually move diagonally instead of laterally. So what does that look like? I'm here, I can see that it's going to be an out wide serve, I'm pushing off, and now notice that I'm a good 5 or more feet inside the court. So clearly I have moved in at an angle, or moved in diagonally rather than moving laterally. I'm going to intersect the ball a lot quicker that way. I actually cut the angle off, and it allows me to hit an offensive return from a defensive position. And that's the key. So once again, the next time you're out there, when you're thinking on your return of serve, first of all, you're loading that right side if it's a forehand. But if the ball is hit out wide, I'm pushing off my right, and I want to move into the court and move diagonally. So one more time, I'm here, I can see the ball is ready, the ball's coming, and I'm going to hip and shoulder rotate. I'm going to push off and move in. Notice that I hit the ball, and now I'm inside the court. I can still recover back to the middle of the court, do whatever I need to do, but this is going to allow me to get to the ball quicker. It's going to allow me to have my weight moving into the shot, and I'm cutting off the angle so I can actually take a very defensive position and turn it into offense, and that's the key. Hopefully that's going to be helpful for you. The next time you're out there, think push off my right, move diagonally instead of laterally, you're going to play better tennis, you're going to hit more solid returns, and you're also going to be able to handle that wide ball much, much better. If you like this video, please click the link below and subscribe to our channel, Insight Tennis. Also visit the website at insighttennis.com and leave any comments, questions below as well. I get comments and questions from all over the world. We love to hear your feedback. Greatly appreciate your support. As always, thank you for your time, and we'll see you out there on the court.